Welcome back for some more Star Citizen today. Oh, we're going to get plowed over by other players as we go back into the Intergalactic, Aerospace Expo 2950 Anvil Day.
Glow stick guy.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Yeah, glow stick guy. So now we are on the main floor where, of course, the larger ships are going to be present. We caught this right when it went live, so tons of people are running around at full sprint.
Even 30 minutes after.
Yep, even 30 minutes after. All right, so we got the map. So unlike Aegis, we're just going to have... Oh, thank you, you jackass. Ooh, we're only going to have 3 expo halls. I got Salty... I had to go eat dinner with his family. Because he's a... Yeah, poor bastard. We got Jhruio, Short Circuit, and Benson, who fell through the elevator on the way down here, so he's going to catch up to us in a minute.
Hey, I'm back here.
Oh, you're back. All right.
Elevator again.
So within the... so here's the map. Three halls. So let's get to it, right?
They fit a lot of main hall this time.
They did. They put a lot in. All right. So, main hall. Center display. The best ship in the game.
Yep.
The Arrow.
With it confirmed. The Carrack. The Anvil Carrack, the ultimate explorer, the in-game explorer ship. Good to go. Alright, so only one entrance though, just like everybody's complaining about the MSR only having one entrance. Well, the Carrack did it first.
Well, it has the docking collar, doesn't it?
It does,
Which doesn't
but
work.
you can't get to it in non-zero G.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's more than
So
MSR,
in any
though.
situation outside of
I
deep
guess
space,
we can count with Shuttle Bay as well.
you could, but again, in any condition outside of deep space, you have one way in and out of the ship. So, you know, it'd be great to have like a an elevator somewhere, but that's okay. Just make one of the elevators drop through. That'd be great. But, you know.
The Pisces.
What's that?
The Pisces is the elevator.
The Pisces is an elevator. That's right. Yeah. So speaking of the Pisces, yeah, this is the little ship that pairs up nicely with the Anvil Carrack. It is the, as Salty likes to say, the Federation shuttlecraft, more or less, which fits nice and snug. And this is the exploration variant with the white skin. Comes with 2 little size 1 missiles and 4 S1s, 2 of which are gimbaled, 2 of which are not, because, you know, reasons.
They're all gimbaled, I believe.
Did they go back and fix it? Because when it released, I think the rear 2 were fixed.
I want to say they're all gimbaled.
Well, it's been a long time since I've flown it. Anyway, there's a little bit of SU in here, and it can carry 2 additional passengers, so it's a good little ship. It's a great, especially in Stanton system, if you just need to get somewhere to take your your Pisces around. It's a good, cheap, fun little option to get around.
It's like
fast, and it's got a huge fuel tank, so you can literally get from one end of the system to the other in this thing, which a lot of small fighters can't even do.
Yeah.
It's like the starter that never was.
No, didn't they offer a game package when it first came out?
Yeah.
You can get packages with it.
But yeah, but it's I think its core purpose is to run jump points before the Carrack. Because I believe this does have a spot, although it's not installed, for a size 1 jump drive, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. It wouldn't be unusual.
I could have swore it did. That was the thing.
We've jumped with it before, haven't we?
No, not quantum jump, like jump drive.
Oh.
I think it has, but is a spot, but is not equipped for an actual jump drive, so that this ship can like run Recon through if you discover a jump point. It's more maneuverable, a little bit safer than taking Fat Mama through first time go. So
It's worth noting that the non-expedition variant does not come with these front cannons.
But the mounts are there, right?
They were originally. I don't know if they still are.
Yeah. So let's push on because we got to push on. We got the Arrow over here on the left. Probably my absolute favorite light fighter. Super, super nimble.
I sort of regret getting rid of this one because it's such a pretty ship.
It's a beautiful ship. It's tiny. It's nimble. It's just an absolute joy to fly. The Arrow. So if you're looking for like an upgrade from a like a Mustang as a starter ship, this is a pretty fantastic little option. Just for a little bit more. It's a lot of fun. I really love it. I mean, you don't have any cargo. It is a pure dogfighter. It has almost no range, so you have to replace the quantum drive with something longer range, but it is still a lot of fun.
I mean, you can get from like Microtech to Hurston, but that's your only jump.
Yeah. All right, pushing on, pushing on. Oh, what is this? This is the most abused and sad ship in the game. You guys remember this?
The Gladiator.
The Gladiator. Poor little guy. You know, this is one of the first fighters that was released. It was advertised as like a fighter bomber.
Yep.
Lots and lots of missiles. I think it carries a couple of torpedoes. It needs a rework, you know, for performance, for capability. But it does have a turret, I believe, for a two-manner, right? And then you have the pilot.
It's also a slave too, so you can control it from the pilot's seat.
Yeah. Not a lot of people own this. You don't see this very often in the verse because so many other ships have kind of surpassed it. But, you know, maybe it will make a comeback when they get missiles and torpedoes where they're supposed to be. But we don't
It does
know.
have one of the more interesting landing gears and entries, though.
Entries?
Like,
What do you mean entries? Oh, you mean just getting in the ship?
Both seats enter from the bottom like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with the soon-to-be-seen Hurricane, as we'll walk around.
And also the landing gear is pretty interesting. Like, the bottom plate is the foot skid, and then it slides up in, and then this little hatch closes over the top of it.
It's a bizarre little ship.
Yep.
Ah, well.
I realized.
Huh?
I never realized that
The landing gear config.
yeah.
It's got 4. How weird is that?
Oh yeah, it's got a little.
It's got a little dongle hanging out the back.
Yeah.
Anyway, needs a rework. But I think, you know, fighter bomber probably has some. This is like the Y-wing. It's like it's really old, beat up. Nobody, you know. Only there's no rebels to still use it. Everybody just upgraded to something else.
Salty might be a rebel.
What?
Salty might be a rebel.
Might be. All right, let's keep going.
Next.
Keep pushing. Oh, we got to go all the way around, don't we?
Yep.
Goodness. All right.
Swing.
Do what?
Let's do a swing underside of the
I'm just.
Carrack be like, wish these were functional cargo bays, haha.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. That's a thing, right? Is those are eventually supposed to open?
Yep.
I
They're
think.
meant to be modular as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So
They
that could.
actually already are modular. If you die in a Carrack, they drop independently.
Yes. So maybe that could be if these things open like a caterpillar is supposed to, meaning it opens up and then drops down. Maybe this is another way to get into the ship, a second entryway.
They're also supposed to be modular, so you can
But
actually put other things in there.
It would be fun if it was really low to put like little tiny broadsides that you just would not expect until it drops. All right, the ship I love to hate. Goodness. Okay. Only because it got skins and not the Super Hornet. This is the Hurricane, which is the glass cannon of the Anvil line. So low shields, low hull points or hull durability, but incredibly fast, with a massive amount of firepower.
Yep.
The turret is for what? Size 3s or size 4s? Do you guys remember?
I think they're 3s.
3s? Freaking intense, man. This ship, if you get into a jousting match and it's fully manned, you run a lot of risk. So, interesting ship. It's got 2 new skins in the store, the white camouflage and then the blue highlights. And there you go. There's that ship.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
What? Oh, wow.
I exited through the turret.
Through the turret?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Right now, the security guards at the air show are freaking out because you're on top of the fighter.
Man, we skipped over the Hawk here. as
We
well.
didn't. It's
The
next.
Hawk?
Yeah, I know. It's over here. I was running to it kind of, but then you guys went to the Hurricane. It's all good. Okay, running up the cloth because we're awesome. There we go. There we go. The Anvil Hawk, the second light fighter entry for Anvil. And I think Short is thinking about picking one of these up, yeah?
I'm debating it.
So this ship is a little weird. It's a bounty hunter ship, right? It's kind of like an entry-level bounty hunter ship. It's got, starting out, what's that?
It'd make a good introduction ship with that EMP.
Well, interdiction, well, yeah, but it can't drop stuff out of quantum drive, which is what the interdiction ship does.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, like traditional.
Yeah, like chasing
out,
someone
keep
down. Yeah,
fighting.
so this ship has a small EMP. It's the smallest EMP of the EMP ships. It's got 4 fixed size 2s when you buy it, and I think these are gimbaled. I think size 1
They look like size 1s.
distortion weapons. Yeah. And then in the back, this little butt dongle that you got here is a. Let's see if we can open it. God, my frames in this section are horrible. Can we open this? And come on, let me open it.
Guys.
There we go. Open exterior. This is your bounty hunter seat. So you capture a guy, you stick him in this, and then, yep, you capture your Van Duel guy.
Oh my god, that was a jank animation.
That was a jank animation. And theoretically, he won't be able to open and climb out of that, right? So that's the idea there. You transport him back. Right now, obviously, you can. They've also said that you'll be able to log out in this chair as the owner, which is pretty cool. Wow, that's a repeatably broken animation, huh? Yeah. Anyway, so this has a really fun flight animation because all of these wings, right, like these interior wings drop down, and then the exterior wings sweep out. So it handles fairly well in a.m.m.o, and it's actually pretty quick. All
That'd
right.
be cool. The display was a little bit different, in which you can, instead of getting inside it, you could just like tell it to do something like man the gear up or something. It'll do it in front of you.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be-
All the jankiness. This is.
Oh god. Dude, Kel, come here. I
Oh,
want to see if you
yes.
see this animation.
Interesting.
Do you see that?
That's how you goes, all right.
I'm guessing the animation is showing based off that laugh.
You look
Yeah, that's
triangle,
pretty wild.
right?
Oh, wow. Oh, Star Citizen, why we love you so much. You give us this. Oh,
Now that's a pelvic
boy.
thrust.
That is a pelvic thrust if ever there was one. All right. I want to press on from this absolutely horrendous scene. Maybe this...
Apparently I'm locked in the ship now.
Are you? Let's see if we can open it up and let you out. Oh, wait. No, it's coming out.
I'm entering it, which is a bad sign.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh.
No, I'm in the cockpit in the front.
Oh. So this is just some rando?
I don't know. Gosh.
Sure,
All right.
sacrifice stuff for a rando.
I can't get out.
I'm good.
Can we, let's see if we can... Oh, wait, something's happening.
I opened it again. Shift and U. Benson.
And you?
Yeah.
No.
Double tap U while holding shift, and then hold it.
I mean, it's just Y now, isn't it?
Shift U is like a break in case of emergency sometimes.
But
I've,
wasn't that
I've
like
been
a couple
locked in
versions
bed.
ago?
No.
Wasn't that? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, emergency exit seat.
Yeah. All right, so Benson's going to suicide and catch back up with us. Because he's stuck in the Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
A bit more than his fingers caught in that cookie jar.
Yes, he did. Hopefully these side hauls will give us a little bit better frame rate. Holy cow. All right, what do we have in here? Ah, yes. Okay, this is kind of like the fancy haul, huh?
Yeah. What's in the corner?
Yeah, I know, yeah. All right, so on the left here, we'll start left and go right, is the Anvil Terrapin, the premier military reconnaissance craft. Small, tanky, designed to go places, you know, that
Is this
others
new?
fear to tread, yeah. Angels fear to tread, other players fear to tread, and do reconnaissance and then come back.
Hey, this wasn't here when we did our walkthrough, was it?
What, the chair?
No.
What?
This suit cabinet with the weapon rack.
I
Probably not.
probably...
That was at least like Levski version, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh. All the...
Like a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't recall that being there. Although this cabinet doesn't seem to open. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So only one bed, which is awkward because this is a two-man ship, right? You've got a pilot and a scanner. So only one of you can log. So maybe the intent is for one person to fly and then get out of his chair and make himself vulnerable so that he can scan and then have to get out of the chair with the slow animation and then try to run. Not really sure. But yeah, Anvil Terrapin, military reconnaissance. There you go. All right. Coming across the way is, we mentioned this the other day when talking about the Aegis Hoplite as a dropship. This is what proper dropship looks like, the Anvil Valkyrie. Yep, so you can climb up the side there for your side doors. Members left, God bless, they have got all the freaking notifications going on, it's horrible. Or you can use the ramp. Holds 2 Cyclones side by side. I don't know, does it also hold 2 Rovers? It can't hold 2 Rovers.
No.
No, yeah, it's
No,
just
not
2
two
Cyclones.
verses.
Yeah, and yeah, so crew bunks up top, 2 sides with, let's see if we can get this to open, with that frosted glass, 2 sides with rows and rows of chairs for drops.
Yep.
You've got all kinds of sexy turrets and let's see, let's go back out here. You got door gunners. Okay, short. Jesus H, Mary and Joseph, get the F off me, man. Quit humping my freaking...
I was here first.
Yeah, this guy. You've got door guns for miniguns, size 1 miniguns. So, pretty freaking awesome overall dropship. If you're into hot drops, this is where it's at. This is the ship for you. All right. Can we go upstairs? Can I do the ladder without breaking? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You can go. You can do it. Oh, there we go. So
Awkward.
yeah, crew quarters. I think these are these command seats or are these the side
Side gunners.
the side gunners? Yeah. I can't. So you've got 2 independent minigun side gunners, which is pretty awesome. You've got a head with a shower. Yes, right over the toilet, because that's how we do it in Star Citizen. Yeah, pretty great ship. Oh, there goes Jhruio. Oh, and they've got a red flashing light, although I feel like it's in the wrong place. Hold on. Let's go downstairs. Go down. Is there a red flashing light in here? There's one there. Nope. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, as a dropship, right, you would want to have a green light, right, that indicates stay put, and red light for when you're telling everybody to go. So, alas, it seems like they've overlooked that. Small
Parachute one day. Maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, the idea being, I mean, we won't have parachutes per se, I think, but we'll have something like single-use decelerators or something to allow us to do kind of hot drops, airborne operations.
I could see like a pack parachute, like being like a backpack slot or something.
Jump packs.
I would dig it. All right, now we're coming to the piece de resistance for Anvil. The F8 Lightning. The $25,000 if you get the gold one. And like 15 to get this one. $15,000 to get this one. This is the premier heavy fighter for the UEE.
I think it's air superiority. Like, this is the thing to fly when you're going in combat.
So I think your air superiority, from the perspective you're thinking of in modern terms, is the F8A or F7A. And I think this is the heavy fighter. But who knows? Could be wrong. Probably a size 3, probably a size 2, another size 2. So 4 size 2s and and 2 size 3s, and then what's up top? Right? Another pair of size 3s?
Yeah.
Or are they 2s?
It might be 2s, but it could be 3s.
I can't really tell because I can't get close enough to kind of... Hold on, let's see. And alley-oop. Now let's walk forward. I'm going to go with... I think those are size 2s. So 6 size 2s? 6 size 2s and 2 size 3s?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, all of these are cannons, and then he's got a couple of repeaters. So,
Well, yeah, this ship's as nimble as hell, so using fixed weapons is not gonna hurt it.
so there you go. The premier ship.
Yep.
Can you close the canopy for me?
Yeah. As I run.
Ooh. Ah! It's horrible. It's horrible. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Yes! All the screenshots. The F8. Right. So, also, you can get this in-game, but primarily what you have to do is you have to finish Squadron 42. And if you pay attention, occasionally they've said you have to do it the right way. Right?
Yeah.
So that implies that potentially, like, if you do it one way, you'll unlock one ship. If you do it another way, you'll lock another ship. And if you do it a specific way, you get this ship.
That probably goes back to the reputation system. If you do it probably like the UE, like, distinguished way, then you get this ship.
Yeah.
If you do it a different way, you get different ships depending on how you decide to play your campaign.
And to be clear, it's you get the option to buy it in verse.
Right.
They don't just give it to you. It's not like part of your ETS package. You've left the military. Have an F8. Have a $1 billion starfighter. No, but you'll have the opportunity to buy it in Star Citizen. So that's pretty cool. So the Hornet lineup. Anvil's Second sexiest? I don't know. I mean, depends on
They're not
how much.
bad.
No, I
Yeah.
love them. I'm gonna get a Super Hornet this iteration, which is the F7CM. This is the Ghost, which is
Stealth.
your stealth fighter, is that what they call it? But I assume you would call this and I've talked about it in a video on reconnaissance as a stealth recon fighter, even though it potentially doesn't have the best sensors and tracking systems. It's still probably your best option in the Hornet lineup for reconnaissance. And then over here,
FCM.
What's
I
that?
Totally said F7CS.
What are you
Hold
talking
on.
about?
You said CM.
The CM is the Super Hornet, which we haven't gotten to yet.
You said
This
CM.
I said Ghost. Okay,
You
whatever.
said CM Ghost. It's weird.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just me being stupid. Disregard. This is the tracker, the Hornet tracker, right? And this does have. I didn't know the body was this weird. Look at this.
Yeah, that little plate underneath.
Huh. I really didn't know that this was here. So this is your sophisticated scanning suite fighter. The tracker meant to track. But yeah, I had not seen this underside before. It's pretty interesting. So this has the sophisticated sensor suites needed for reconnaissance built in, but not stealth. So this is kind of like going in force. I'd be interested to see if, because the center sections are interchangeable on all of these, if you could take this sensor package, put it on the stealth ship, the Ghost, and see if you could do stealth recon.
Well, the
Maybe,
primary
but
way
it doesn't pretty built in though.
the primary stealth seems to work thus far as just components, power usage, and therefore signature.
Yeah, but they've
That
talked
sensor package would boost that.
specifically about materials on hulls
So
with
the-
regard to the Saber.
The Ghost has a center package that I believe it said that the center package is like a sort of, I don't know, dampener, like sensor dampener or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's why it's stealth. So replacing that would just mean it becomes the
Normal?
tracker. Essentially.
Interesting. So because they have talked about hull materials also being stealth, but maybe.
Yeah, because that one has void armor on it. The
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think you might be able to find a compromise between stealth and if you can adjust in center hull sections. Because, like, the straight F7C has cargo.
Yep.
So, and you can change that out for a weapons hardpoint
Mhm.
if you purchase it. So I assume that eventually you'll be able to exchange out that sensor dampener and the scanning systems and all of that. But we'll see. All right, this bad boy right here is the F7A. You cannot buy this, kind of like the F8 Lightning. And I would assume that this is one of the ships that you will pick up if you do Squadron 42 a certain way. Right,
Yep.
this is the space superiority fighter, I think, in the kind of F-15 type of role.
Yeah.
The upgrade for the previous model. So pretty freaking slick. It always reminds me of like Battlestar Galactica. If you look at the old Vipers and then you look at like the new Vipers on the more recent show, how everything's just slicked out, a little bit smoother, a little bit more polished. It's pretty awesome. All right, and then this is the F7C, yeah, with its cargo container. So if you have a large ship in Star Citizen and that's your only game package, a lot of times you'll find a random F7C sitting in your inventory, and that is so you can go out and do other things like, originally it was put there for Arena Commander, so everybody could participate in Arena Commander.
Yep.
So that's why I
think they
had...
should-
What?
I think they should probably have 2 center modules for this already. Like one that is like a small elevator for like physical cargo, and then the other one for SCU.
Oh, that would be
I believe that's-
excellent. I think the Hornets are eventually going to get a rework. They're going to probably give us something like that for this cargo pod. They're going to have to, I think, because they've relooked quite a bit on how you access cargo areas.
Yeah.
So-
because this was way back in the day. That's
Yeah.
the original fighter.
Yes. Predating, I think, even the Sabre. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, I fell through the world. Bye. We.
the end of the video.
That's,
All right, see ya.
no, we'll be back when I'm. Wow. Goodbye.
Wow.
All right, we're back. We're back. The stairs are deadly in the expo hall. All right, I have no idea where everybody is. I feel like they all ran off. No, there they are. So, yeah, so then you have your F7C M, which has some interesting... you have a chin-mounted weapon system. You have a second seat for a potential gunner for this top turret, but it also gets slaved to the pilot if he's not flying, or if you don't have a backseater, and then of course you have the wing-mounted weapons. So for a long time, this was a fairly, well, I mean, it still is a fairly outstanding fighter.
Yeah, so it's worth noting that everything on the Hornets is interchangeable. So you can put this nose mount on like a 7C. But the thing about the Super Hornet is, I believe it either gives you an extra shield gen or an extra power plant. I forget what the...
It also has the co-pilot seat, while the other Hornets don't.
Yeah, and I think it also has some level of armor package, if I'm not absolutely wrong, that comes with it as well, that the C doesn't have. But
it could be. It could also be that shield generator making the difference.
Sure, yeah. Anyway, fantastic little
All right.
ship. It's what-
Super Hornet has an extra radar.
Ooh.
It's just overall battle components, but I don't see any difference between other
Really?
components. Just an extra radar.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Better components overall, better radar, extra radar. It probably means you'll have far more accurate gimbaled fire. Maybe you have a little bit better radar range, depending on...
Yeah, that could make that co-pilot position a Rio at some point.
Yeah. So, all right. And then we have... What is this? This is the...
Wildfire.
The Wildfire, which is basically a modified F7C.
Yep.
They replaced the cargo with a top turret, so that's kind of what I was getting at with the replaceable center sections, and gave it a cool, sexy skin, and yeah, that's it.
So this one is by a famed in-game pilot, Area Riley. Is that the name? I forget what the name is. Something like that.
Oh, this was
And-
their setup.
Yeah, that was her setup. So
There you go.
That's why this one exists.
And
For
there,
her distinguished service with the legendary Squadron 42.
yeah.
Yep.
And then there's also a Valentine's Day variant.
Yeah, they made a Valentine's Day variant. I forgot about that one. The
Yeah.
Heartfire.
Yeah. What is it? The Heartfire?
I believe so.
Or
Yeah.
Heartseeker.
Heartseeker. Ah, that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. So good times. Good times on the F7s.
The only difference from the regular F7C is power plant and weapons.
Yeah.
The size for a ball mount.
I think that's a size 4 on top, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, fixed size 4. So yeah, I mean it gets it's a
No,
meaty.
it's a turret.
No. On the Wildfire.
Oh. I thought
Yeah, the turret mount on the Super Hornet can be either fitted with a turret, or you can do a single fixed weapon.
Yes, I believe so. Because
This is
the way
size
this
4 ball mount.
the way this goes is I think it's 2 size 2s, right?
Yes.
Or
Uh,
a fixed size 4, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So you can definitely have some meaty.
Yeah, the early days of
DPS.
Arena Commander, they would put the Combine up top, and they would smoke the lighter fighters in just a few shots.
Yeah. Well, all right. Is that it? That's it for Anvil Day, isn't it?
We got the Crucible downstairs.
Oh, that's right. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, let's rent this bad boy. Nope. I want to rent you. Rent. Insufficient credits. All right, there we go.
You have less than 0 credits?
I have. All right. Now we have to go to the holograms, yeah?
Yep.
All
There's
right.
actually another vessel down there.
Well, that's the ground vehicle, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the Anvil Ballista. They will never know what hit them. So, anti-aircraft. You've got torpedoes, missiles, and 2 size 2 miniguns that are on a turret. It's a pretty great vehicle. I mean, I think, if I'm mistaken, when we tested this, when Salty first spent money on it and then melted it, a Vanguard can take a single torpedo, and the second torpedo smokes him. So that kind of gives you an idea of, okay, up the ramp. That kind of gives you an idea of its firepower. So there's your driver, and that is the missile operator. So, pretty exceptional. I still think we need more. I would consider this to be a mid-grade anti-aircraft capability, and I think that we should have a little bit more diversity. I would love to see like an SA-400 or SA-300 system with vertical launched long-range anti-air that truly threatens like larger ships and could absolutely vaporize one hit smaller ships. So but that's not necessarily the priority. But I think for CIG, but I think it would be of benefit for gameplay, because you got to have something a little bit tougher to protect bases than this. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. Oh, I can't talk. All right. Is there another one on the other side, or is the other side just empty? Yeah, all right. And there's a bunch of skins for that too, for the Ballista.
Is there?
Yeah, there's like a tan version and a snow version and I guess you guys are over here.
I forget about ground vehicles because they're all just not used.
All right, in-game repair, as far as we know. Yeah, Salty used to own one of these.
He does.
Does he still?
I think so.
No,
I thought he got rid of it.
No, I think he still has
I
it.
think he upgraded this to the Hercules.
So this ship is pretty cool. This is kind of like its flight config mode, but if you look at some of the concept art, it spiders out with crazy arms and can encircle like a large part of the Idris. Not the whole thing, obviously, but like a large part of it. It's going to be pretty interesting. This is kind of I wouldn't be surprised if they made this a mid-game repair ship eventually. But right now it's considered, well, it's the only real, like, heavy repair ship. You have the Vulcan. This is the step up from the Vulcan for repair.
Yeah. This is your last stop before you have to go home to a dry dock.
Yeah. If you can't fix it in this, then you probably have to get a tow with an SRV. Or, self-destruct the ship.
Insurance fraud.
Send out a beacon. Well, I mean, if you're that destroyed. Oh. How are they ever going to know if you die in deep space, if you self-destruct your ship in deep space?
The black box.
Oh, you could put a couple blaster rounds in that and be rounds complete. Anyway. So this is going to be an interesting ship. And these engines... Actually, let's see if I can do this. They run along this rail, and so they can be positioned anywhere. So there's really no front or back to this ship, right? And the if I'm not mistaken, I believe also the bridge can rotate
Yes, the centerpiece does rotate.
So you've got a lot of options with this ship. It's very
However, we do not know if it physically rotates, like the entire barrel drum rotates, or if it's just the interior that rotates.
Yeah. Well, I think it has to be the at least the whole top, because the backside doesn't have windows.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, pretty awesome. All right, back in there. Pretty cool ship. Key asset for your logistics. Wow, look at that janky turret at the bottom.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That is some early model jankiness right there.
Yeah. This is a somewhat old ship design.
Oh, it's
that
like my PlayStation
I don't
2
think they've
Star
worked
Wars
on.
game.
Right? I love it. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Or is this
That's
it?
it.
No, that's it?
Yeah.
That can't be it. Is it really? Wowza!
Nah, we're just jesting.
Wowza.
joking.
That is it. All right, man. It's crazy. Well, all right. That's the end of Anvil Day. A little bit smaller, but still pretty cool. Still pretty great. Oh, let's see. Oh, boy. Yep. That is it.
If you want more attira.kell, you can see the other videos. Here in the link in the description is our walkthrough of the mole.
Actually, I'll try and put several. We've done several walkthroughs
Actually, we've done quite a few Anvil ships.
of Anvil ships.
Do the Carrack for sure, and then
might
the
be time to
Hurricane. I
get
know you
a-
have one.
A
Yeah.
playlist in?
So we'll throw all those in for each of the. If you didn't catch it, I'll try to set it up so that it tags out and you can see it as the video is playing. But yeah, that's it for Anvil Day. So don't forget to like, subscribe. Come check out a.m.m.o. Links as always in the description down below. If you want to play Star Citizen or other games, we play several. And we're always looking for new members of the team. And we'll see you in the next one. Later.